What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Remember, we do not trade the first 5-minute candles, so nothing has happened right now. We are in a good spot right now. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Again, I'm just still working on this. I said 15 minutes I'm working on the thumbnail. Okay. Straight into the markets. Looks like we're coming up with a little bit of volume green and the first 5-minute candle. Remember, for the first 5 minutes, what we're looking to do is we are looking to get a flip of the 9 by minimum EMA, right? That's going to give us a good indication of where the markets are going in terms of trading for today. We also look for confluence on our tech stocks, right? And delete that. Okay. We also look for confidence on our tech stocks right now, which right now, let's reset these. What's going on with here? We got Apple coming down, okay? We have Amazon chopping sideways. AVGO is in a downtrend with some green volume, some very small amount of green volume coming in, but we look at the broader picture, it's still in a sideways downtrend. Google, same thing, sideways chopping, nothing special here. Meta, I'd still say that's pretty much chopping sideways for 7 days now. Nothing special. This is why I said trades have been at a very bare minimum this week. We are getting CPI data in, but we'll finish that in just 2 seconds. Nvidia is coming down and Tesla is coming down as well. So a very sideways or bearish side market. We saw cryptocurrency come down further from that small high that it had at 69. Now it's 66. We took trades on Pippin. Remember, I said we're holding these trades through and through. That's 500% on Pippin. Walked everybody through those trades as well, which I'm really happy to see that finally coming out. Just to look at the charts and review that with you guys so that you can see exactly how that played out for me. Remember, we were holding throughout here this period of time. This could have also been a couple more ads inside of the market. And the reason I didn't add anything or I didn't do anything is because I was in a good position. I didn't feel that there was any sort of need to add to a position that I was already winning in. Instead, I just dragged my take profit down further. I took some profit here. I'll wait till it gets to the 57. If not, I will have my take profit at the second candle of that break. So I make sure that I'm not losing money at the end of the day. That's a very simple process for us inside of the cryptocurrency market. This is my most profitable strategy, which is my meme coin reversal strategy. It hits 90% of the time. You just have to watch how much money you put inside of these trades, right? That's your biggest that's the biggest super villain inside of these trades, is how much money am I putting inside of the trade, how much money am I taking off when I do actually make some money. Okay, so now that we talked about the tech stocks going sideways and bearish, we see that the volume that kicked in the first 5-minute candle is immediately being sold off. We are on a downtrend in MNQ. Whole and whole, it is not bullish whatsoever. This is just a larger consolidation inside of the market. If we were to redo the levels today, because we really do need to redo these levels, it's very off from what it's trading on these highs. So let's go ahead and do our elimination, right? So we eliminate the previous ones that we had, right? And we are just going to redo those levels very easily. Okay. All right, guys, so we're just going to redo our levels here on MNQ. Very simple. We do top of the body, top of the wick, bottom of the body, bottom of the wick on a larger time frame. So let's go ahead and just use the Alt-H key. This is a quick tool for us to make sure that we're doing quick levels here. Alt-H. I want 4 levels in total. You can put more. I try to not overcomplicate things. You see there's a lot more trading data on the daily. That's why I switched coming down. Looking for those solid levels. Price is actually trading around here right now, so we want to get it as close as we can. I don't really like this clump of data, so I'm going to move back in time and see if I can find some better trading data. If you guys all right, so remember, we're not chasing anything here market wise. The first 5-minute candle, the first 10-minute candle, as I did yesterday and made a trade a little bit later in the day, I'm not worried right now of what's going on inside of the markets. Even with these 2 levels right here, I can make some money. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I have to do this to completion though, because this is going to give me the best story that the markets are telling me. This is more important than anything in the world when trading inside of the markets. Okay, so I bumped down to the 15-minute. Do I like my levels? Do I need to make any adjustments? Maybe I need to make a small adjustment here. These levels are not permanent. They're dynamic. They're constantly changing. They're not static levels. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to view the market from a quantifiable source of data, right? We could even say that there is a level here as well. Okay, I feel comfortable with that. Kind of like to drag this down just a bit. Seems like it wicks perfectly there. Nope. Reset the chart. Perfect. Now that we have a good understanding, we are underneath the EMAs on the 15-minute, right? We are underneath the EMAs on the 5-minute. And we are underneath the VWAP right now and over the EMA on the 2-minute. Very divided markets right now. Overall, bearish market. We're not in bullish territory right now. Not yet, at least. That could change. We're already 5 minutes inside of the market, so we could take some time right now to set up our trading accounts, right, with the contracts that we need to trade, and wait for a setup here because it is coming. This is a good trading day, guys. We talked about what's going on inside of the markets. Well, we had core CPI data. It's already come out, right? That came out at 9:30 this morning. PPI data was a beat. Yeah, so it's actually pretty good. We have 2 minutes. Chicago PMI comes in, might be a catalyst inside of the markets. I'm favoring bearish shorts right now. But I don't trade in between levels. Sorry, that's not my particular style of trading. I don't really make money like that. I tend to look at the data, and inside of the markets, I tend to lose more money than I make when I trade in between levels, so I just stay patient. What I usually do is something like this. I set an alert after I make those levels. I want an alert of this crossing down. I make sure I put the crossing down because sometimes it wicks and alerts me a little bit too soon, or the crossing up of this line here. Very simple. Now I can wait patiently for my trade to come to me. Anybody else who's taking trades inside of the market, let me explain something to you. I see a lot of YouTubers and I see a lot of other people taking trades premeditatively. Maybe they wake up a little bit earlier. Maybe they're trading the markets at the 8:30. That's their trading style. But I see a lot of these guys have a lot of losses that could be avoided inside of the market. So would you rather be the turtle trader who waits for your setup, strings a web like a spider and lets the bug, like your prey, come to you? Or would you rather be the guy who chases his food like the lion, and sometimes you don't get any catch? There's two different types of traders here. I think the ones that are the most patient are the ones that are going to net out the most money in trading. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, mainly 3, 4 tech stocks right now coming down. I'm not really interested in longs. I would be more interested in shorts here as a continuation. If we had a trade that needed to come in and we were taking a look at the markets, maybe if we break this 780 low, I would be interested in getting shorts for a 80-point move down to the 24,693 level. But we'd have to break that low for the day with some confidence and have our confluence on the tech stocks, right? So I just broke the trade down to you guys, nice and easy. We need to have a break here for shorts, and maybe a break here with confidence for some longs. Okay, so we got 2 dotted lines now on the markets. I'm targeting 50-point moves right now, nothing more. I don't need the whole slide, the whole pie. I just need to make a little bit of money today to pass my prop firm, or to make money in my prop firm. That's it. And I step away from the market for the day. Looks like gold is doing really well. Silver is also doing really well right now. Outperformers inside of the market right now. Double check my position over here. I do think it's going to hit there, so I'm going to do a little thread above it. Okay, so now we're in a position where our longs, but the VWAP is right here. We're now approaching that 50 EMA on the 5-minute. Dangerous territory. Dangerous territory. See how it rejected the 20 EMA because the 50 EMA was here. So, a lot of rejection in here. It's not too confident inside of these trades. Like I'm saying, you got to look at the tech stocks. You got to see the confluence inside of the tech stocks in order to understand the market from a different perspective. Or else you're just going to get into these trades willy-nilly and be trigger happy on all these trades, and you're not going to make any money. I can promise you that. Reach and grab. Reach and grab. Having a problem here breaking this point right now. Look at this cluster of wicks right now. Yes, we have green volume coming in, but look how small the volume is in relative terms to the first morning candle at 9:30. We're now 12 minutes into the market. We're just now breaking that 90 point with some confidence. Maybe you want to size into your trades here, or you want to get into an entry trade here. It might give you your 50 points. That's 35 points in the market from our entry. So remember, we've already pulled back since yesterday, pretty big. Markets are bearish. Now it's starting to tell a different story. Google's up, AVGO is up, Apple is up, Microsoft is fighting, Meta is fighting. We're starting to change the story here. We're in profit as well. That's 30 points in profit. It's battling. What is this? Damn. People crying. See how stale market action is? It's not great. Now back at that entry level. Reach and grab him. Reach and grab him. Do some pots while I wait for my trade setup. Reach and grab him. Reach and grab him. Terrible, man. I will be doing some alchemy while I wait. You know, your boy really needs to get his herblore level up. What else do we need? Terramin. Gemas. I also need a alchemy. Is this now underneath our entry level on there? So like I said, it's not a great market to just be trading willy-nilly. Overall downtrend inside of the market, so it looks like that volume that came in died out immediately. However, I want to point out that it gave us our 50 points, or almost roughly our 50 points inside of that market. That was 47 points. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Like, I gave you guys a really good trade. However, you needed to manage your position well enough there. You got to know that sometimes it doesn't hit. You got to thread it to like maybe 3 less or 5 less. Take your profit where it was. So there was one really good trade inside of the market this morning. 50 points. That's what I said we're targeting, these nice short moves. We don't need the whole pie, just need a little bit to get us going, right? So I said entries at 24,890. It pushed to 24,937. That's a 47 point move inside of the market. With a small amount of contracts, that's like $300. Like 300, that's almost $100 per contract. Very good day. I just made what most of you guys will make all day in 1 hour of trading. Reach and grab him. Reach and grab him. Chemistry. There we go. Reach and grab him. Reach and grab him. Oh, wow. That's expensive. Oh, allergies, crazy. Personally, what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for my trade setup to come in. I told you guys that since the beginning I was gonna wait until it was a little bit more for me. It doesn't cost me anything just to wait. I'm not trying to blow my accounts either, so I gave you guys the more risky trade this morning, paid out. Don't need to make another trade. Reach and grab them. Oh, you come in and say hello to me. Come on, come over here. You're a good doggy. You're a good dog. You are. You're a good mamas. There you go, another 50-point move, right? Alhamdulillah. Nice, there's a 50-point move. I like how solid it's growing. Trading on the tech stocks is still a little weird, but gave us our trade. Nice and easy. Nothing too complicated. go, 50-point move. That's it for the day, guys. All right, great trade. Twice it came, so that's a 100-point move on 2 entries on what I gave you today on 24,890, and that all happened within 30 minutes of the market. Super proud to have given that to you guys today. I'm just gonna, I'll keep it open here. I'll keep it open and watch the markets with you guys, but there's really nothing more to break down. This is Friday. I hope you guys have a great day. Like, enjoy the rest of your day. I delivered to you guys on this kind of trading strategy. I told you guys it's very easy to make money inside of the markets in 30 minutes or less. We made the levels. We showed up. We took the trade. That's it. There's no reason to overcomplicate this process here. You know, that's it. All right, guys. I'm going to actually end this.